guys, welcome to my channel. It's Jade here and I hope you all are doing well. First of all, guys, look at this. I'm actually matching my shirt and my phone case. I'm going to do a video about my AliExpress haul that I did some months ago, but you know what? Let's leave that for today. Today's video is going to be another restaurant review, and the restaurant I'm going to be reviewing today is called The Kitchen. Now, you guys, this restaurant has existed for quite some time. I mean, obviously, like I said before, I don't only review new restaurants, but you know, in fact, I might even be reviewing the restaurants I've reviewed before. I may review them again if they have revamped or something. Anyway, so this restaurant is a restaurant that I have actually been to quite a few times, and I went there with like work colleagues for work events. So there has never actually been a time I went to this restaurant alone or like with a friend that is not, you know, from work. So I haven't really had the opportunity, or I had not had the opportunity to take pictures, eat food by myself, but actually I am going to include some of that information in this video. Anyway, so I'm going to just jump right into it and tell you guys about the service, the price, the taste, the ambience, just as I usually do, and I'm going to give you guys my final thoughts after that. So let's go into the service. Guys, this place, you know, actually no, let's talk about the ambience first before we start telling you how they were behaving. Ambience. Guys, I really love how the kitchen looks. So there's a thing, as you can see, my background is white. Like, I like white buildings. There's just a serenity that comes with it. You just, I don't know, there's some class that is exuded, you know. Is that a word? I'm pretty sure it's a word. Anyway, but like, I really like when a building is like white with shades of gray and black. For me, it's really classy. So I really love the ambience of the kitchen. I think I gave them a 9 here. To be honest, it should be a 10 because like, I think, okay, let me say the 1 mark is removed from the outside. Usually I love places that also have a bit of an outside sitting or like a view, and these guys didn't really have that much of a view outside, but I think they had some outside sitting for like smoking or something like that. But anyway, I really like their ambience. It's really nice, and I'm going to give them a 9/10 for that. So let's go into the service. The service was nice. I got there a little bit later. I was allowed to park inside. Mostly the parking is outside, but I'm assuming it's because of the car I was driving which is not my car, by the way. But I know that if I was not driving that type of car, they will not open the gates for me. Nigerians, they used to do anyhow. I know, who is that banging doors? Anyway, so but yeah, the service was nice. The waiters were dressed nicely. The attendance was very well. They giggled at a little bit at little jokes that, you know, we created that I'm sure was not funny. Anyway, the service was great, so I'm going to give them a 9/10 for that. I don't really have much to say about their service because yeah, nothing that stands out to me happened, but it was good enough for me, so I'm going to give them a 9/10 for service. Now I'm going to talk about the price, guys. Whew. Shout out to Bay. Shout out to Bay because he paid a pretty penny. He paid a pretty penny. I think he paid like our total bill was around 39,000 naira. And what do we order? Like, I feel like this is one of the most expensive outings we've had. I know I mentioned us spending like 27,000 at Huahan in GRA Ikeja. 39,000 is much. Is much because what did we order? I got so we had like a tray of starters, maybe some samosa looking things. I ordered like a salmon dish with, I think, noodles, and he ordered lasagna, I believe. Guys, this meal was average. I think he had a daiquiri, I had a mojito. That's it. Why should that cost 39,000 naira? No, I gave them a 10/20 because I should even give them less than that, but let's just be civil. Like, there's really no reason why you should charge that much money. I feel like when I had been going there with you know, on work functions, I never really paid attention to the price because obviously I wasn't the one paying, or like the bill didn't concern me in any way. But like, Now, that money was much. Like, I know that seafood is expensive, but I think my dish was, I think, the most expensive. I think it was about 14,000. Guys, I had 14,000 naira food. Sorry, babe. I ate a plate of 14,000 naira just because it had what, salmon on it. Funny enough, he was actually the one that encouraged me to buy it though, guys. Don't abuse me. I didn't want to finish his money. He's the one that said I should buy it. So, because I like salmon. I'm a salmon person. It's just that, you know, my own wallet cannot afford to be buying salmon every day in my house. So like when I have the opportunity to eat it out, you know, I do enjoy it, but that money was much. That money was much. So without further ado, let's talk about the taste. Guys, I gave them, oh, just chill before I tell you what I gave them. I gave them the score based on the fact that I have actually had a lot of their other meals. Now, this salmon dish was not the best. The salmon itself was fantastic. I love the salmon, but the noodles it came with had a bitter aftertaste. Now, I don't know if this is how that particular dish is meant to be like, because just because you personally don't like something doesn't mean that that's not how it's supposed to taste like. Do you understand? So I want to believe that that is how that dish is meant to taste, but I personally didn't care for the noodles. It was not that nice. When I got back home, because I obviously took a doggy bag, I had to like add some black pepper to see if I could just make it a bit more bearable, which it was, but it had a bitter aftertaste, and I wasn't happy that I paid 14,000 naira for something that was not fantastic. The salmon was, but the noodles was not that great. The lasagna, which I also tasted, was great. I've always loved their lasagna. I think I've had their lasagna twice. Also, yes, I think I've had their lasagna twice, and I really enjoy it because I think they use lamb or goat meat or something, but they don't usually use beef, I believe. So it's always fantastic. Like their lasagna is actually bougie bougie AF. So I really liked that. The mojito was fantastic. Oh, and I forgot to also mention about the ambiance. The ambiance, they had like real flowers. So you know how like you put like little pots of flowers on the table? The flowers were real. Oh my god, I think I'll put a picture somewhere. It was really cute. I was like, wow, this is really nice. I took really nice pictures that day, or let me say Babe took really nice pictures of me that day. I know you guys are wondering what's wrong with this one today. No, I felt spoiled. And allow me to be happy about feeling spoiled, okay? Anyway, so yeah, for the taste I'm going to give them a 45/50, simply because everything else was nice apart from that noodles, you know. I cannot, because of just one dish, which is probably tasting how it's meant to taste, I will not give them a low mark. So no, I'll give them a 45 because I've had a lot of their meals. I've also had, they have like really good canapes. If you guys ever want to do like mini cocktail parties, they do a mean canape, like different kind of canapes. For you guys that may not know what I mean by canapes, I'll try and insert a picture somewhere, or I don't know, I'll try and insert a picture somewhere. They're like this little cocktail like starters that they put like different kind of meats on it. Maybe like they can put like cheese on it, or maybe don't worry, I'm sure you will understand by the time I put the picture. Anyway, so Z Kitchen is a good place to go. If they can reduce that price small, I'll recommend it. I mean, I recommend it in general, but only if you have money to spend. If you don't have money, please sit down in your home. So overall, I'm going to give Z Kitchen a 7.3/10, and the only reason why they're getting this mark is because they are overpriced. It's a very good restaurant to go, but that money is just too much. Other than that, it's a very good restaurant. Yeah. Okay, that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please like, share, and subscribe. You can also follow me on my social if you want to hear from me more regularly. Thanks for watching. Bye.